What's that story you told me once about what happened down the wharf in Bundina, dude?
Community sort of spirit place. Bonneville was full of campers and weekenders and people that knew each other, and a big shop at Bonneville. And my dad being the ranger, we knew everyone, you know. I mean, kids would come and stay Sunday night till the traffic got quiet and you'd hear the horns come and bip their kids. So our house was full of kids that were waiting for their parents to go home that night, Sunday night, but they waited for the traffic because Sunday nights, Bundina traffic still today is packed right. You know, you can wait for hours to get out of the Royal National Park because of the amount of cars. So they waited for the traffic to be virtually gone, so all leave about 8 o'clock. So a lot of people on Sunday nights used to stay at our house at Watsy. We were at the wharf and I was having a swim. Like everybody used to have a swim. And they were there and they were the older kids, and I think they were old enough to drive cars, so they would have been 18, I would have been about 14, 13, something like that. And they were ducking me, and they kept ducking me, and I was starting to panic, and every time they'd let me up, I'd get up and get breath, and they'd push me back down and hold me down again. And I was in a panic, you know, and they thought it was real funny. So when I finally got out of it and climbed up on the wharf, and you know, I'd realised what had happened and what they, you know, and they all thought it was funny, and they were big guys, so I thought, you know, well, I'll show you, you big guys. So I waited for him to be the biggest guy, which was probably one of the nicest guys there. Well, they were all down the bottom swimming around, and so I climbed up the top of the wharf and got on the highest rail I could and jumped as high as I could and landed on this guy's head that was sitting in the water. Well, the other guys that were with him had to carry him out of the water because he was drowning. He was near fucking dead. And they were all carrying him off, and I picked up this big rock. Go on, hit us with it. Go on. I just dropped it because I wasn't going that far. I said, well, you fucking tried to drown me. What, you know, you made me angry. You know, who the fuck do you think you cunts are? You know, because you're bigger than me. So, you know, I mean, I in my own way, I earned a lot of respect that day because I stood up to these men, you know, that hurt me. So, you know, that was an experience I'll never forget. But, you know, as the years went on, we were all really good friends. I said, oh, yeah, I remember that day. Well, I'm really sorry I hurt you. And he said, that's all right, Greg. Don't worry about it. But he was in bed for 4 days. He was fucked. I really hurt him. But they, you know, I mean, they thought they were just fucking some little kid around, you know. They were in for a real shock. It's me, Johnny. I'm home.